Hey everyone, Lensman Oz here, and this is episode 25 of New Age 110. How y'all doing today? I've tried to do a little bit in between episodes. I'm sort of getting a bit stuck. I've now got the quarry. Let's just jump outside. It is night time. Hello. Thank you. Whatever your ability is. Okay. Right. So I set up a daylight sensor out here. I know this is just pretty rough, but I got a little bit tired of coming over and turning this on and off. Not quite working the way I want it to, because obviously that drains out really quick over there. But this will run during the day only. Let's see. Why do I have that? Anyway, it doesn't matter. So jump boost. No, we're good. So yeah, just set this up because it really was just smashing the power. So it only runs now when it's daytime. And what's going on over here? Sort of checking the base around a little. Apologies for this. So tons and tons of material in there. Alright, so what I wanted to do this episode was work on getting the bigger solar cell, which was the reason for doing the quarry in the first place. Not enough power, not enough coming in, too much going out, and we needed a ton of diamonds to do it. So first thing I want to do is upgrade this capacitor, because you can see there it's max input of 1000 RF per tick. I think this does 2000 RF per tick. I can't remember the exact numbers. Where's my guide? Is it in here? Might not even be that much. Oh yeah, look, 2300 RF per tick. So I can't get the power into this capacitor bank quick enough in order to use it. Now I need a better wrench than that one. There's my other wrench in here. Any old wrench. Will you work? Will you work? No, you'll just change the face of it. What do you do? Oh, I give up. Come here. Alright, so I think in here everything I needed to make this into the next level capacitor. So that'll allow us to do, I think it's 5000 in. I want you to go there. So this should now allow, oh no, it's been buffed. 40,000 in, 40,000 out. So at the moment it's doing 2,304 in, which is what this is producing. And it's probably going straight out to the quarry. So we're going to run out of power for all of our other machines here. I've turned off the sag mill at the moment and the processing of my ores, just so I could get some of the alloys done. So next thing we need to do, you can see I've got 16 solar cells here. So to make the next tier of solar array, we need 25 solar cells. Now there's 9 in this, so I've made another 16. No, not the void ore miner. I need 24 structure blocks of tier 2 or above. Now this is the bit that I'm a bit stuck on at the moment. I've got tier 1s, I think, up here. Are they tier 1? Yeah, they're tier 1. So I need to make tier 2. Yeah, typing hard. We've got tier 1. Tier 2 requires a tier 1 and diamonds and redstone. So I've got, obviously, how many we got up here? What does the book say we've got? I have 16 up top, so I'm going to need those 16 plus another 8. So I need to make at least 8 more tier 1s. So let's do that. Hopefully I've got what I need. There's 8 tier 1s. And then we need to make these into tier 2. Not sure what I've got in the way of diamonds, actually. 13. We're a little bit low. I need these blocks here. This is not going to work. I need those blocks for the actual solar controller. So that's for this bit here, this solar panel controller tier 2. So I need the 4 blocks for this. So I've got everything here, and I'm going to pull the controller out of this and use it. The only other thing we need is the 4 modifiers, so that's fine, they're the same. So what I need right at this very second is a ton of diamonds. So I guess I'm going to have to put a cut in, because I was hoping I had enough, and turns out not to be. So I wish I could break these down somehow. Give me, I guess for you guys, a couple of seconds. For me, it'll be a few minutes. I'm going to go and see if I can find some more diamonds and get these other blocks taken out of the roof, and hopefully we'll be able to build the next solar panel. And I'm thinking I'm actually going to have to go up a level, because this is going to be bigger. It's going to be bigger than the current one. I might be able to get away with it. It'll go out one more in all directions, I think. So I might move it this way one, and perhaps this way one, just to. No, I'll just move it this direction one block, and that should be a bit of a nicer size. So yeah, give me a few seconds, and I'll go looking for some diamonds. I'll be back when I've got them. Back in a tick. Okay, I'm back. Right, that was a fairly long and arduous process. One of the other things I forgot to mention earlier is I made my colossal chest up to a 4x4. And now I'm having a little bit of an issue with the laser relay. I've already replaced this once, and it just seems to stop working and stop pushing things in here. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it. I mean, it was working and then it stopped working, and I don't know, maybe if I break this again, it'll work again. If I just interface you. Alright. Alright. It might start working again. No, it doesn't look like it is. Perhaps it's a because it's so big now, perhaps that input doesn't allow any more into it. Maybe I need to connect up to one of the other inputs. I won't know until I give it a go, I guess. What I can do is, I can pull something out here, and it'll add stuff in the top. So if I sit here and, I don't know, let's say pull out that row, the laser will then start transferring the items over, but it won't place them anywhere else. So again, not sure if it's something that's perhaps because of the one input. Maybe I need to have another one of those interface things at this end so it pushes into the right inventory. At the moment, obviously I'm just forcing it into a particular spot. Maybe I need to have one of these things, this advanced debugger, and the item interface. That way I can push into it. I'll have to play around with that in between episodes. I think it's something I'm going to need to work on. Alright, I think I have everything I need here. What did I need? Redstone, wasn't it? Oh no, it's not these ones I need to do. I've got 8. How many did I need total? So this is going to make 12,800 arithmetic, which is definitely going to help. So we need 24, and I have 16 on the roof. So let's break this down. And I said I was going to go one further this way. So let's I'm going to put this block of limestone here. Let's break all these bits and pieces. This I was just using to charge things, so I'm not really worried if it's there. Alright. Let's break these up. Bit of lag. Alright. Head up on top. Let's get all these out. Alright, now, so this should be everything I require. Let's just make sure we have all the items and none didn't. There we go, there's one in there. Alright, 16 and 8. Let's that gives us 24. We've got 26 solar cells. I need to make the other one. I need to make the solar thing, don't I? The Tier 2 controller. And then I needed 4 modifiers. Where's my last modifier? Is it in that one? Oh, is it in here? Oh. I'm missing a modifier. I didn't just like. Okay. I don't see it. Well, that's odd. It's always the way. Trying to do something. Did it end up in one of these machines somehow? Well, there it is. I thought I looked in there. Anyway, maybe I did. You guys are probably all yelling at me. Oh, it's in there. Alright, modifiers, solar panel, tier 2, solar cell. So let's just check 24 and 25. I think I've got one too many. 24 and 25, no, we're good. And then 4 modifier cores. So I actually want to put a block here and then break that one and get my controller and put him there. And then let's pop that one. I'm probably going to need to remove some of this roof. I mean, I probably could have alleviated this by putting it up one, but let's just grab our little assembler, and if I right click, it's going to build, but it's not going to complete it because it's got things in the way. So let's move these blocks, right click a bit more, and then obviously these ones here. Those ones. And then I'm guessing, let's fly up on the roof here. Yep, we need to remove this side. Alright, that should be it. Let's try it out. Oh, and this one needs to go, because that's where that block goes. Now I think that's formed. Normally it pops up a message, and maybe my chat settings are off at the moment. I'm not 100% sure. So this is a bit of a bummer. It's not exactly a nice spot, so let's make this side is a none, so that's cool. These allow 64,000 RF, so let's just put one here, and I should have some more. Here they are. Let's pick up my blocks. Can I sleep? Nope, monsters nearby. Again, I think my chat settings are a bit funky at the moment. Let's see. Are we getting the ability? Okay, let's get rid of this monster. Wherever he's hiding out. Hey, buddy. See ya. Let's get in here. Sleep. And hopefully this will start generating power. We're losing 80 RF a tick over here. It's complete. Come on, son. Up you get. 127,000 RF. And this is chock-a-block full. It can handle 40,000 coming in. I'm hoping to see this quarry kick on. So let's jump over to the quarry. See what. Hey, buddy. See ya. Are you on yet? Yep, you're on. Awesome. So now all we have, we've got tons of power. So it's chock-a-block full, but we've just got nowhere to put the items because it won't push them out. So that is cool. So we should be fine. Should be fine for lag. Should be fine for power for the moment. Things are looking nice. I'm going to turn this back on and get him working again and collect up all our materials here. Throw it into this just Oh, chest, I should say. Ha! Chest. The AE system. Tons of ores in there. I still haven't automated the ore going over there yet. Might be something worth doing fairly soon. Alright, nice and tidy inventory. We've got some power. I don't need that anymore. That can just go in there for the moment. Alright, so we're doing good. Yeah. We now have, as I said, 12,800 RF a tick. Just a ton of power. And if I really wanted to, I could start looking into going up again. It produces 50,000, which isn't too bad, but I think the number 4 would be great. We need to do a lot more work before we can get anywhere near this. I'm nowhere near with the materials that I have and what I have already collected up. Alright. So what next? What should we do next? I mean, I did want to look into these miners, but at the moment with that quarry running, I think we're okay. The only thing we probably can't get is mica. But I did go looking for where this is running at the moment, and maybe when I pulled the card out to turn it back into solid box mode, I think it shifted where it was running. Or perhaps it just kicked off where it was again, where it was currently doing its outside of the box. Because over here is now, or was, a big dirt stripe. But it's not where the original line was. So there's the original line where it was doing the wall, the outside of the box. Now this is where it's currently quarrying. This nice big stripe running all the way down through the middle of the village and out the other side. So it comes up fairly high. I don't think it goes all the way up. Got a feeling it only goes. I think the quarry's further back, but whether or not it's only just gotten to this point or it's just digging underground at that point. I haven't actually gone looking in the mountainside. Some more of that crystal. Still haven't worked out how to use that. So we'll eventually rotate the quarry around and... That's a spider. Yes. We'll eventually rotate the quarry around and we'll dig out the desert. Just for giggles. Right, so I'll head back over to base. And we'll look into what to do next. So give me a few seconds. I'll go and check out what we should be doing next. Now I tried a few things with the interface, item interfaces and that sort of stuff. Now I'm missing a little bit of sand. It's a little bit of glass. So I was trying to work a way of fixing the input into the chest over there. It's still acting a little funny, even though I tried moving it to another spot. I tried moving it to one of the other input parts, and that's not working. So what I was thinking, if I've got any more of this, probably a bit low on fluix. Oh boy. So yeah, I need to automate all this sort of stuff too. So I'm kind of, I need to get more inscribers. So I'm wondering whether I build a little room underneath here and sort of do an automatic inscriber setup and put the charger and all that sort of stuff under the floor. But what I'm making at the moment is one of these interfaces. So the idea I'm going to try and set up is to, instead of pumping this directly into the chest, which obviously is bypassing this, so anything that's going in here, like, so there's probably cobble in this chest, and I imagine there is. Yep, see there's cobble in here, when that really should have gone into the drawer and then voided on excess, which it's full at the moment anyway. I may put an upgrade in there because you never know when you need a ton of cobble, because I will eventually need a deep dark. What do we need for deep dark? That's just compressed copper. That's cheap in this pack. Very, very cheap. But I'll need cross-dimensional power generation before I can do that. So what I was going to do, and it's a little bit, I know, I put an extra laser in here. So I tried that. I tried the interface the same as the other end on this side, and it didn't work. So I'm going to take this off. Make here you. I'm going to take this off, and I'm going to put. Let's do it here. Get these cables in here. Is that enough? I'm going to put an interface on. I'm going to put a laser on top of this. Hoping this works. Again, I'm just sort of trying it to see what happens. So I don't know if it's going to be pumping in there. Guess the only way to find out is to see whether any of this stuff's going up or flying over here and having a look at the quarry. Or the miner, or whatever you want to call it. Are you running? Things are moving. I think things are moving. Things are disappearing from there, so that's, I guess, a good sign. So hopefully that means things are going into the system. I need to repair all my walls and stuff where I've broken things now. But hopefully that fixes the miner not running due to not having anywhere to go. So again, fingers crossed that that's working. And I guess we'll find out in a second. If I go down here, snowball. I don't know. I just don't know. Oh boy. There's some pineapples to eat. So let's eat a pineapple. So definitely moving items is the issue I'm having at the moment, but this really should be working. I mean, put priority up on it, maybe. And because I can't see stuff coming in, I just don't know. Oh, it's going up. That's a good sign. Okay, so this is going up. Very good. That will definitely help out. So I mean, obviously we need to probably, whoops, don't do it that way. Don't scroll in the middle of the thing. Need to probably go through here and find any more gravel and stuff that's floating around, and you can see everything. It's all over the place in this chest. That's the only, like, the chest is great. It's a great idea. I just don't like the not being able to sort the interface part. That's, you know, with the middle click function, it just, if that was fixed, this would be a great addition to any pack, especially with the amount of space that it gives you because it's so big. Now again, I could make this even bigger. I think it goes up to 16 by 16, and then you can also, if you've got the iron chest mod in the pack that you're playing, which I'm pretty sure this one does, yeah, because I've got the gold chests upstairs, you can turn these into iron chests and gold chests and silver and copper. So you can imagine that's even bigger again. There goes all the gravel. So that's clean things out in there a bit. Got tons of limestone, and again, probably got a drawer here of limestone. But that should help us with some of our items. It's not transferring as fast as I was hoping, and that could just be the interface at the other end. Lag. There it goes. So that just could be this interface here, the interface at the ME end. So we're just really struggling on moving stuff out. So let's like put that there. Will it take the whole stack? Yes, it takes the whole stack. Cool. Alright, so again, you know, we're at that point where it's working slowly though. That's fine. See, it's done 20 chunks of 625. We've got a lot more space left to go, and it's got, because it started that side, and I'm pretty sure it's working this way, we're going to end up with all this coral too, so we're going to need a lot more space. But this should definitely keep us going with materials. We shouldn't need anything else. We really shouldn't need to make another quarry, being quite honest. Alright, still got probably a couple of minutes left of the episode. Again, I think I'd like to dig out somewhere to put all these ME things. So this is kind of a storage room, and I wouldn't mind making some more drawers, and then trying to move. Now I don't know if this is this the same limestone? Oh, it is. Limestone. Down that drawer. Hey, and you. Yoink. So I'd like to. I've really got to stop scrolling in here because I keep picking things up. I'd like to work a way of doing that and getting this cleaned up a lot. So that might be something for between episodes. I'll get some more drawers because we can go 3 more here, and then we can like put a corner thing and go all the way this way. There should be enough room, and we can clean up our drawer a lot more. Alright, let me just check where we are for time. Okay. So yeah, I was thinking underneath this building. I think it's either that or I just start taking over the Harvest Festival buildings. Like I've kind of stopped playing around with Harvest Festival. So I could probably empty one of these out and then just move all the stuff over there, but you know, I like the village setup. It's quite nice. So but yeah, so I need 5 inscribers total, and I'll just set up same way I normally do, I think. And if you haven't watched it before, I'll do it next episode. I'll set up the inscribers down under the floor here. I'll dig out an area in between. Do we have elevators in this pack? We've got the RF Tools elevator. It'll be the first time I've used one. We can make the RF Tools elevator. That'd be nifty. We got power here and everything. Elevator button module. So to do this, we'd need 2 of these. Ender pearls is what I'm missing. So, okay, I'll get some ender pearls in between episodes, and we'll set up a basement. And once the basement's done, we'll get a nice little area, and it probably won't be the size of this room. It'll probably be like I'll extend it out. I'll make a nice big area under the ground here, and I'll move some of the mechanism stuff down there. I still want to get a second happy hydroponics harvest bot thing, but this is really, I probably don't need any more. So you look in here, we've got 2,645 potatoes, 800 of wheat, we've got 200 pineapples, plenty of seeds, so we don't really need it. What else did I put in there? Squash. I forget what else I put in there. It just keeps changing because I've turned on the switch at the back. This is on at the moment, so this is just drawing out of the chest. But yeah, all right. Next episode, we'll do some more underground stuff and tidy this area up and make it all nice and neat and tidy, and automate our processes. And then we might get onto auto crafting and a few other bits and pieces. So thank you all for watching. Please leave your comments in the section below, and I'll hope to catch you in the next one. See you later.